doing today? Thank you all for being here. Saturdays, as always, very good days. Excuse me. Today's been particularly good because this is actually my second session. Zaid! It's actually my second Stardew session. Earlier I was playing with Killer Chair. He has a co-op world. That's me, Juice, Copper, me, Queen, Copper, and Chair. And it is a lot of fun. But I'm also very excited about my solo file. So you know what? Let's get right back into it. How are we all doing today? Juice, Zaid, anybody else in chat? How are we doing? That's all right, Juice. I don't know if Chair has a VOD channel, but the main thing that happened is we've got a fish pond and things are going well there. Spirits ain't happy today. Not much I can do about that. Hi, baby Grumblin'. No, we gotta get a high throw. You doing okay, Zaid? Well, I'm glad. There we go. I'm glad you're feeling good, Juice. That's wonderful to hear. Ooh, I'm gonna wait until that's Iridium Star. That's good to see. I have seen that there is some interesting post-game content. I'm not going to play this forever, although I am tempted to. How did I get so much iridium ore, and why have I not been smelting it? I do have another Saturday series that I want to start in not too long. Although I may keep playing this solo because it is a ton of fun. Melon's coming along. It looked like one of my fish ponds, both of my fish ponds. They want an oyster. And they want a diamond. Yay! I think I have some more sturgeon. Yeah. I can immediately put another sturgeon in there. I was reading about some of the post-game content, and some of it is just crazy. Kitten? Thank you. Oh, look at my tiny dinosaur. Yeah, grinding materials is something I would not be looking forward to again. Excuse me. Zaid, you should play Stardew on stream. Mostly just because I want to watch you play Stardew. Okay. Gonna make... I don't actually have a duck egg. What am I doing? I'm arranging things inefficiently is what I'm doing. That sure is a bunch of truffles. So my first field of melons is kind of inconsistent. But down here, we got some good stuff. Why do I have this gap here? Let's fix that. Oh, thank you for scaring off that crow. Let's sell the rest of our stuff. I did not even check my greenhouse or my barn. Whoops. Anything fun here? Nope. Hey! Tons of blueberry jelly. And keep clicking too early on that one. I wanted to get my blueberries to fill that in. I'm not being the most efficient, but I do have a slight plan for today. And you know what? I appreciate him. I'm glad he told me about the crows he scared off. So that's 10 of those. Which is... yeah. I know this probably isn't like the most efficient farm ever, but I'm happy with it. Hi, Ophi. How are you doing? I'm looking for an oyster. Hi, Jazz. Shane's gone a lot, and Aunt Marnie is busy all the time, so I have to invent my own games. I'm thankful for all my toys. She's very sweet. I vaguely remember you mentioning it, Juice, yes? Have you already divorced Maru? Why? Surely Maru deserves better than that. Okay, no, that's fair. Emily's nice. Emily's not my favorite, but she's nice. Now that's some good oyster luck. I shaved my head, like, pretty much completely smooth. Must have been about a couple of months ago now. And, yeah, I know what you mean. It's not going to be a day of high profits, so I'm just going to fish a little bit. Yeah, it'll be a while before my hair starts curling again. Because 2 months is not enough time for my hair to grow anymore, which is odd. I My hair used to grow super fast. Pufferfish, maybe? You are fighting hard, buddy. What the heck? Yeah, pufferfish. Four sport athlete. That is thoroughly impressive. I never really did any sports. I tried several in high school. But it turns out being the fat kid makes it really tough to be good at sports. What sports did you play? This is aimed at anyone in chat. But to Juice and Ophi in particular, since they brought it up. Seriously, this part of the afternoon in Stardew is so relaxing. Played soccer till you broke your leg. That is unpleasant, Zaid. I'm sorry to hear that. You just played basketball, golf, volleyball, discus, and shot put. That's a lot. Also, the crab please after broke your leg is an interesting choice, Zaid. I know they're different seasons. It's still impressive. You played basketball, volleyball, and baseball, and you did cross-country until your knee gave out. In high school, I tried basketball. I mean, I can throw a ball okay. Like traditional athletics, track and field, I'm terrible at. Yeah, that wasn't gonna happen. Basketball, I was okay at. The problem is, like, I was actually pretty accurate. The problem is I'm slow, and that just doesn't really work for the way baseball plays. Which is not ideal. I tried soccer for a while. That didn't really work out. Jeez, that's impressive, Ophi. I have caught that guy in my co-op file, somehow. Never played baseball, because it's not really a thing in South Africa. I played cricket for a while. Cricket's fun. I am just, once again, not good at it. Which is, like, the unfortunate problem that I think a lot of people like me have. I'm reasonably interested in sports. I'm not, like, I'd like to do them. I'm just bad at them. Longest practice was a 4-hour straight seminar for pitches and catches. That is crazy, Ophi. I suppose I say that. It's not... it's crazy if you don't enjoy it, which you clearly do. Oh, there was a sport I did for a much longer period. I did it for a couple of years. I was never great, but I enjoyed it. I used to do rowing. You know, I nearly caught this bastard until I went for the treasure chest. This is another puffer fish by the feel of it. Oh, come on! There we go. No, super cucumber. Man, I do not understand any of those words, Ophi, except for except for 6-3. If anyone can collect 1,000 pieces of stone in a week, they'll earn a reward. Okay, but now there's only a day left. Yeah, I won't be able to do either of those. For those of us who are confused, care to explain what libero means? I'll read that in a moment. Libero is the person that plays defense when your middle hitter can't pass a spike. I understood that a tiny bit better. But that's more on me. Thank you for explaining. Wrong one. I wanted to put this in here. So cute. And I have some rainbow trout. Good. Let's sell a few things. Sell all of those. I'm gonna keep the diamond. I'm gonna keep the trash because I can change it tomorrow. Keep forgetting about the stack thing, which is just super useful. I can sell the artifact.
They call me Mr. Pig!
Heck! Chair, what the heck? How dare you? How are you doing, Chair? How was the rest of Stardew? Also Queen. Also Ninten and Luca and Copper. So many cuties. And Bebethan and Lizard. God, so many cuties. It's ridiculous. How did you all get so cute? Thank you for the raid, Chair. Screw you. Pingu and Linda. God, all the cuties are here. I was sweating all night in the heat. You don't smell, Penny. But also, we don't have a shower. It's little baby grumbling. No, I want a high throw. Come on. That's not a high throw. There we go. I mean, that's up to you, Nintendo. I'm not gonna tell you that you don't want her to smell. I still got the trash. Ophi, I'm not gonna divorce Penny. I love Sebastian. Like, that is where my heart now lies. But I'm not gonna divorce Penny. I can go for Sebastian in my own game. Row can go in there until I can age it. I mean, yeah, the game should allow polyamory. Also, Copper, remember when I was talking about my giant fields? Yeah, I've taken up quite a bit of space. You know, my pig is very good at finding truffles. I mean, I could make more fields. I recognize that. Hi, Niv. How goes? Baby still has not laid an egg. The more you love your pigs, the more truffles they'll find. Sorry, my brain switched off for a second there. So I was briefly unable to think. Hopefully it won't happen again. Yeah, there's no need to rush your drawings, Niv. What I've seen on Twitter has been good. I do, Ophi. Let's see if I can find Baby. Baby is small. Oh yeah, also forgot to check these. Nothing's ready there yet. That's fine. Yes! Oh, a bountiful harvest. Truly, this is a wonderful day. So many blueberries. There we go. Let me see if I can find... Well, heck, there's another one. Here's Pingu. Pingu, I hope you're satisfied. There's Baby. A little bit tough to see. I think these go in here. Yep. This goes in here. And let's sell a bunch of stuff. First, I've got to make sure I've got all the blueberries in the world. You know, just in case. And then, to my great surprise, I'm actually going to go mining again. Because it's apparently the best way to get prismatic... Well, not the best. It is a good way to get prismatic shards. Which I have had bad luck with. Literally, I have found 0 prismatic shards. It is summer of year 3. And I still don't have a single one. Now, I know they're rare. But I didn't expect them to be this rare. Yo, Zach! It's going pretty well. How are you? Got a few secrets about life. You'll have to find out for yourself. I hope those secrets are give nice things to nice people. Apparently, level 100 down is where you can start getting like mystic stones or whatever, and those have a good chance of giving prismatic shards. I can hear you flapping. Okay, fine. I'll just ignore you. Yo! Zach, thank you so much for the sub. 7 months. Isn't enough berating focused at Pierre. Here's the thing. Pierre kind of redeemed himself by punching Morris. But yes, thank you so much, Zach. Good lord, 7 months. It's hard to believe that I've been streaming for 7 months. The fact that someone has been subscribed for that long is incredibly kind. Wait, when did you... Niv, I genuinely, like in my list, I'm not seeing a resub. Oh, what the heck? Didn't this happen to you in another stream a little while ago, Niv? Maybe it's just catching up? Because that really blows. Whether or not Twitch wants to acknowledge it, thank you for the resub, Niv. Like, regular subs should show up as well. I don't have like a special thing for Prime. I'm not even sure if you can set that up in Streamlabs, or if you can, I certainly haven't. That is a good piece of advice. Listen to Juice, for Juice knows all. So, Johnny. I mean, Twitch is a little bit busted at the moment, so I don't trust it to get anything right. Ooh, spooky sounds. You know what? That's fair. That is fair, Johnny. Twitch is a little busted, the way chat is a little cute. You're right, not even Twitch could be as busted as that. That was unfair to Twitch. Heck. Just give me the ladder. I don't wanna. Oh! Just want those mystic stones. That's all I want now. I'm not gonna get any, am I? Well, there's none on this level. Whoops. I'm hurting more than I expected. Name used to be Joni, and every time someone addresses Johnny, I still have the instinct of, oh, someone's talking to me. It's weird. That can be a little bit confusing sometimes, Luca. I've had similar situations, not on Twitch, but in other forums. Hey! You know, at some point I should probably just make the windmill I've been planning to make since who knows how long. Like, I won't, but I should. Everything else I can actually keep, except those. Any of you go in here? Yes. You know what? It didn't give me mystic stones, but at least I got some gold ore out of that. So let's smelt up some gold. Copper dust of hands. That's it. I'm done adulting today. Now I'm going to write a multi-page document about my theories for the story of Cat Quest. You know what? I look forward to seeing those theories. Ooh, I can start aging my next batch of roe. Wait! Stitch, I didn't see you. I feel so terrible. And Rena Boot, thank you for the follow. Hi, Rena Boot. Stitch, I wasn't ignoring you. Oh. Stitch, welcome. I'm so happy you're here. Cat can have little salami as a treat. Reboot, genuinely, thank you so much for the follow. Hey, we get Thunderbolt and Lightning. Very, very frightening. I am rapidly approaching... well, I say rapidly. I'm slowly approaching 200 followers. I'm at 180 something now. A very exciting time. You know what, Cam? There's something deeply cursed about Poggies. But also welcome. Grumblin'! Grumblin' is out and about. Oh, this is very exciting. Okay. I'm not necessarily going to show this on stream. But Cheem, I will look at this and consider adding it to BTTV, whatever it is. It's slightly cursed. I don't know if it's completely cursed. Stitch, no. Stitch, I played that game 1,000 years ago, and I try not to remember it, but you force me to. Dried starfish. I don't know where to get those, which makes me sad. That kind of scared me. No! No, Stitch! Excuse me? Thank you. Oh, I should have closed up. Yeah, I figured. Juice is incredibly fast. It doesn't hurt that Juice knows everything. I'm assuming dried starfish are only found in sea fishing? Or since they're in chests, does it not matter? No one knows the 1.5 update yet. It's brand new. Artifact spots and fishing spots. Well, fishing chests. I haven't checked this for a while. Who's Leo? Yeah, that's my silver one. And then in spite of the fact that I've been selling a bunch, I've also kept this truffle. Luca, bring one for me too. Oh, okay. Look, Juice, there was no way that Ophi could have known that. Yeah. I want more sturgeon and rainbow trout as well. So, might as well hope for some fishing chests. I mean, that's fine, Ophi. A lot of people dislike kids. Kim, I'll check that in a moment. Whenever anybody writes something like that, Juice, I just remember Howl's Moving Castle, weirdly. Now, that is a very powerful emote. I think I'm going to have to find something to get rid of, because that I need. Whoops. That's very powerful. Ah, dang it, I missed it. But the dance, blob dance is so powerful. How will we dance without blob dance? That is exactly the moment, Ophi. Dave's not trying to say anything. There is no hidden message. Do not read any deeper. Zaid is perfectly fine. And he does not need your help. Oh, I love Howl's Moving Castle. I can watch it pretty much anytime. It is one of my favorite movies. I will take your vote into consideration. Why do you need help, Zaid? And what help can I offer? Also, Juice, can you check if there are, like, especially good places to get dried starfish, or is it just pure luck? Baby carrots. You know, Luca, when you said a snack, I wasn't expecting a healthy snack. But good on you. It would have been... You said just luck. It would have been perfect if I've got it at that point. Yeah, I might need to get that bobber. Ooh. This is feeling like a sturgeon. Hey, I was right. It's the treasure bobber or something? Treasure hunter. Fish don't escape. Slightly increases the chances. Increase the chances of finding treasure when fishing. So lower bite rate, but treasure hunter might be better. Yeah, I think I'll make a treasure hunter for the next day. It wasn't the first one I saw, but it is my absolute favorite. As I said, it's one of my favorite movies. The music in particular is absolutely wonderful. Like, genuinely, I could sit down and watch that movie right now. For the artifact trove, though, I need what? What do I need to trade for the artifact trove? Because I probably don't have it. Come on. I really hate it when they go all the way to the bottom, then all the way to the top. Based on the day's luck. I haven't seen Ponyo. I haven't seen My Neighbor Totoro in a long time. I've got Omni Geodes. I've got quite a few Omni Geodes, so that might be worth doing on a day with good luck. Yeah, my favorite Ghibli movies are Howl's Moving Castle as an undisputed #1, followed by Princess Mononoke and Castle in the Sky are probably tied. Then Spirited Away. My Neighbor Totoro I love, but I think no, Kiki's Delivery Service is above Spirited Away. Only slightly. I haven't seen From Up on Poppy Hill. Like, there are very few Ghibli movies that aren't worth your time. Wizard of Earthsea isn't great. Here's the thing, Ovi. I hear you, and I completely understand why you think it's okay. Like, I don't even disagree with you. Oh, Stitch, you really must. They're wonderful. Well, also, it's not a good interpretation of the source material. But, no, Castle in the Sky is interesting. Because it's an adventure film, but the entire tone is completely melancholic. Juice, did you not know that there was a source material? No, Earthsea is a series of Western fantasy novels. Stitch, don't do that for Ghibli. A lot of Ghibli movies are in the slow pacing. Oh, you know the books. Yeah, that's a... Ghibli movies almost always have... Oh, sure. It's fine with things like VODs, but Ghibli movies, almost all of them, will have at least a couple of moments where nothing happens. Where the characters are at peace and relaxed, and it's just intentionally slow-paced for a moment. There was an Earthsea mini-series, which was pretty good. Yeah, I get that, Luca. Just following along. I haven't played Kentucky Route Zero. I've heard mostly positive reviews. There was something... Yes, so, yeah, Castle in the Sky I find interesting, because on the surface, it is a very, very standard adventure movie. You know, there are two kids. There's the hero boy. There's his love interest is a bit strong, but there's his love interest. There's the girl he rescues. There are the bad guys. There are the good guys. It's all it's all very traditional, but there's this underlying melancholy to the whole movie that is fascinating. No, Ophi, it's fine. Pigs do cannibalism all the time. Eat all the ham, pork, and bacon you like. I'm on board with it. And would be doing so right now if I weren't playing the game. In fact, there was bacon on the pizza I had before I started playing, so don't worry. Love the art of symbolism and structure. Your favorite are things where you don't care and the world is just weird and they don't care to explain it to you. Well, that's part of what I like so much about Howl's Moving Castle, which is kind of unusual for what it is, given that it's an adaptation of a Western work. But they never bothered to explain half the shit in that movie. Oh, okay, no, that sounds really good, Ophi. Spam all you like, Luca. I like talking about this stuff. Honestly, I'm at a part where, no offense to Stardew Valley, there is nothing to talk about in the game. I've never actually read Howl's Moving Castle. I've read Castle in the Air and House of Many Doors, which are the two sequels. And yeah, they do explain a little bit more. House of Many Doors, House of Many Ways. Can't remember. You know what, Tom? A, welcome. B, I feel like this is on you for just starting this. Like, there are certain websites where if you go there, there are things you expect. I don't know what Salty Bet is, but given the name, I'm fairly confident that you can't be too shocked to see what you saw. No starfish. One more attempt. Also, I wasn't aware that Cookie Clicker had characters at all. Given that it's, you know, a clicker game. So if I have good luck tomorrow, I'll head to the desert and get some artifact troves. Frankly, I might get some artifacts I don't have anyway, so it's definitely worth it. Keep the sturgeon. I'm actually surprised I didn't get any rainbow trout. Now, if I just go like this, it's much easier to not think. And I need to put you away. Twitch channel that just streams max level CPU 1v1s in ridiculous Mugen game. Okay. Now I'm slightly more confused than I was before. So, I don't know what that game could even be. Rainbow Trout is only in sunshine. That makes a fair amount of sense. One of the critiques you see a lot about anything is it didn't go anywhere. and then the world has no substance. But you love short stories exactly because it's not long enough for that everything needs to have a purpose. Yeah. Short stories can be great for that reason. Sure, Tom. Enjoy. I'm slightly terrified to see what comes next. But in, like, a good way. Because recently we've had Tom Hickory, and Tom Hickory is the standard, I think. We've had Tom Dickory. So we're very happy today. Okay. Mwah. Did someone fucking steal your username? Hi, how are you doing? I hope you enjoy the gift I've sent you. Well, goodbye. I fucking love that emote. You know what, Emily? It's a very kind gift. Wait, there's another letter? Tomorrow we're all gathering at the beach for the annual Pelican Town Luau, and I have got aged roe, which I believe is super good. I think they've increased it so that people don't change it all the time, which is fucking dumb. Look at this. Fucking look at this. Gonna make stupid amounts of money tomorrow. Well, that's the problem. They've discouraged people from doing seasonal usernames, which sucks, because seasonal usernames are fun. Oh my god, it's a dinosaur egg. Baby laid an egg. Do they only lay once per week? Cool. Okay. So let's make some dinosaur mayonnaise. Yeah. I can't believe you don't like soup, Luca. After everything soup did for you. Are you calling Moobot a liar? 2 gold bars for that. And Juice hates soup as well. You know what? That'll do. I'm proud of you for finding a solution. There we go. You see, Zaid loves soup. Wait. I wanted to do a thing with Omni Geodes. How many Omni Geodes do I have? I only have 4. So, you know, this is going to be a brief trip to the desert. Tom, did you forget the love? Oh, so Luca likes good soup even more. Even less. Interesting. And Ophi has 0 love for soup. Moobot sometimes just needs a bit of a breather. Yeah. Artifact Trove is 5? I have 4! This is the worst. This is actually the worst. Yo! Nintendo really loves his soup. Does Moobot just hate Ophi? Yeah, that's it. You fucking love bad soup. You know what, since I'm here... Is Clam Chowder even soup? Excuse me? Good lord. See, Ophi likes soup. I would consider chowder more of a stew. I'm not a big soup fan. I like the existence of soup. I just don't like most soups I've tasted. See? That's the attitude, Luca. Don't cancel me. If you cancel me, then someone else is going to come along who does want your soup. And 10. I'm sorry. Can't you forgive me for my soup misdemeanor? Okay, this is not helping me get what I want. And I still have to visit Pierre. Well, maybe that's the problem. I don't have a Grammy. A food with a liquid base, while stews are solid food presented in a liquid. That's fair. My Grammy died before I was born. I'm just trying to think what I want. I want 384 melons. I want to get my replacement melons before I do the harvest, so that I don't need to worry about anything. Mac and cheese is not stew. Cereal is soup, though. Like, these are two different situations. Ophi loves his pasta. Mac and cheese is not lasagna. I would possibly accept the other way around. No, I would possibly accept lasagna is mac and cheese. But mac and cheese is not lasagna because lasagna is defined by its layers. Lasagna is defined by layers, whereas mac and cheese, since mac and cheese can be made with pastas other than macaroni, yeah, I will accept that lasagna is mac and cheese. No, mac and cheese is not layers. It's just a big old mess. Okay. Stealth Boy, also, Stealth, welcome. Bed, wait, behead. Mac and cheese as lasagna, mac and cheese as stew, or mac and cheese as a leaf hole. Well, I'm gonna fuck the leaf hole. That's an easy option. So fuck mac and cheese as a leaf hole. Marry mac and cheese as lasagna, because layered mac and cheese is fine. Kill mac and cheese as a stew, because there's way too much liquid in that. No, I don't know what a sloppy joe is, and I don't drink, so, a leaf hole. A leaf hole is a leaf hole. Yeah, so PogChamp is going to be a different face every day. So someone suggested that they do it as a way to kind of represent the Twitch community. So shockingly, they took a bit of good advice. He is awful in several ways, which I don't want to go into during Stardew Saturday. Prismatic Shard, kinda need you, buddy. Well, that was their original plan, Tom. And then someone suggested, rather than removing it, like, it's an emote about celebrating Twitch. So use it to celebrate Twitch. And it was a good idea, and they went with it. Sloppy Joe is ground beef cooked in Worcester sauce, ketchup, tomato paste, and seasoned with some cumin, pepper, and... Okay, that's pretty good. I don't know why... Like, the name Sloppy Joe makes it sound fucking terrible. No! Like, Ophi's version sounds weird. Juice's version sounds fucking amazing. Oh, hi, Maru. I'm enjoying the season. You know what? Yeah, Johnny... Honey has immediately changed my opinion of this for the better. A little bit of sweetness goes a long way in something like that. No, Tom, save yourself. As I said, never had Sloppy Joes. I was gonna say never heard of them. I feel like I have at some point, but nothing clear. Honey goes on a lot of stuff. Yeah, honey's good. Why do you hate condiments, Juice? Oh, that is an interesting reason. Not all barbecue sauce has ketchup in it. There's, I think it's a southern style, or I'm not 100% sure. But there's a style of barbecue sauce that is vinegar based, and those are apparently very good. I actually bought some barbecue sauce a while ago, and it was a terrible mistake. I say it was a terrible mistake because I have, in the past, twice now, made my own barbecue sauce. And that fucking slaps. And then the stuff you buy in a store tastes like nothing by comparison. Marylanders use malt vinegar on fries all the time. Yeah. Vinegar on chips is also a very British thing. Oh, I waited, Luca. I waited like 2 months. It didn't matter. Maybe it's just the kind I bought. Because I thought, let's go with all reliable. So I bought Kraft Bbq Sauce. Plus it was on special, and I thought, if I'm not going to like it, might as well not like the cheapest shit. But it just tastes like nothing. The stuff I make is sweet and tangy and spicy. with a little hint of sour there because I used some lemon juice. It's fucking amazing. Kraft's okay for a couple of things. I mean, they're famous for their mac and cheese. Yeah, Zaid, that sounds like an experience. Just not one I would like to experience myself. I mean, I agree with you, Juice. Frankly, mac and cheese is easy enough to make. Hot sauce that's made with scorpion, ghost, and reaper peppers. I think I've heard of that one, Ophi, and it sounds like a terrible idea. I don't 100% agree with you, Juice. Even if you don't bake it, you just have to like cook it yourself. And fucking mac and cheese takes like just to do it yourself. Mac and cheese takes maybe 7-8 minutes, which I don't think Blue Box takes much less than that. You mean the thing I enjoy more and more these days, Zaid? That thing? But yes, go get ready for your stream. I look forward to raiding you. Spoiler alert. I'm going to slightly disagree with Zaid. Mustard is not great. Mustard is fucking essential. Great suggests there are other options. Now, if you're not putting mustard in it, it's not mac and cheese. What the fuck was that for, Juice? I mean, still, we're a little bit early. I fucking love mustard. Always put mustard in my mac and cheese. Little bit of mustard, little bit of cayenne pepper. Perfect way to really add some extra flavor to your cheese sauce. What was worth so much? Fucking batteries, no wonder. Yeah, mustard is a seasoning. Like, keep in mind, Juice, I mean a teaspoon of mustard to like a whole fucking pot of the stuff. I'm not talking about a lot. Hi, Grumblin. Brock and mac and cheese is not one I've done, but it sounds real good. That's a different situation, Ophi. Oh, Luca. I suspect you have only ever had bad broccoli. Because broccoli is amazing. Broccoli is maybe my favorite vegetable. Luca is Nintendo. I'm not. The stems are not just water. The flowers are not just water. The flowers are water plus crunch. Okay, those are not ready yet. That's fine. Zaid never left. Zaid refuses to leave. My cow was hesitating outside the door. It was very cute. I'm gonna disagree with you there, Ophi. Best way to serve broccoli is steam it for a couple of minutes. Serve it with a nice light sauce, maybe butter and lemon juice. I will grant you that is a very good way to eat a lot of veggies. I'm just gonna disagree with you on the all part. Stew carrots in some, in like a light honey sauce. Things are a fucking dessert. It's absurd how rich they become. Nah, I'm disagreeing with you there, Ophi. Prime example of shit that kind of needs to be cooked. And I admit I'm cheating here, because I am choosing something that needs to be cooked. Beans. A lot of beans are actually toxic raw. I like honey. I am a big fan of honey. I want my worst egg. Milk. There we go. See, I don't like green beans. I particularly don't like how green beans do that thing they do. You know what? Excellent point, Nintendo. I had almost forgotten about Bean Dad. My god, that was less than a week ago. Yeah, I'm sorry, I just don't like green beans. Kitten? They need a pickle of some sort. Which means I'm gonna need a vegetable. Do I have any vegetables I can pickle? I can pickle a pine cone. Okay. Okay, Bebethan. Green beans squeak. You can pickle hops? Seriously? Also, I've got a hop starter, do I? Where's my hops? I know I've got hops. I'm probably staring right at it. Hops. No! No matter what I do, they squeak. And I fucking hate it. And that's valid, but I hate. Like, I like my food to be quiet. Nope. There we go. And I've got time to still head to the luau. I'm allowed to hate things. That is a preparation I haven't tried and would be willing to try. Train, I cannot attend to you now.
What a lovely occasion. It's always a joy to visit Stardew Valley.
You got anything, Pierre? Decals. Someone wanted a star fruit, so I'll grab that. Anyone ever had raw corn? No, Ophi, I have not. I thought it might be canned. Thanks, Juice. I woke up late, stepped out of my door, and found myself in the middle of all this hubbub. I forgot that today was the luau. God, Sebastian, I love you. He's such a cool weirdo. So, this is one of my favorite things. It's not my own idea by any means, but I still don't see a lot of people doing it, and I fucking love it. Every time I make chili, which I don't do that often anymore. I must actually make another chili because it's great. Every time I make chili, last like 5 minutes, depending on how big the chili is, half a cup to a cup of frozen sweet corn and frozen baby peas. Just the flavor they bring, the color they bring, fucking amazing. Whatever Linus is roasting smells awfully good. Juice! Keep in mind, I'm not from chili country. And so I'm allowed to experiment. And so I decided to put peas in my chili. And they're fucking amazing. The extra little bit of sweetness they bring, incredible. Clint, go talk to Emily. Hope the soup is good this year. Hey, good to see you. Put some fresh vegetables from my garden to the communal soup. I mean, just skip it, Niv. That's what I'm doing while I'm rewatching Naruto Shippuden, which is like... feels like it's about 60% filler at this point. One year Sam put a pound of anchovies in the potluck soup. Ever wonder where Sam leads the town and community service hours? Okay. Oh, I'm starting to see why people like Sebastian. His smile is super cute. Well, if it makes you feel better, my understanding is that gumbo and jambalaya are both seafood dishes, And I'm not huge on cooking seafood. I like eating it. Not huge on cooking it because I tend to do it badly. So don't worry, I won't. Alex just has no personality. Same with Haley. Vincent isn't a good dancer. I'm bored. Clint, this is your chance.
Music, it's too loud. Can I have a little peace and quiet by the ocean?
Yeah. Every day of the year except this one. I will say, I make a pretty damn good vegetarian, or depending on how far I go, vegan chili. Which I'm particularly proud of, because I'm not a vegetarian. I know Clint is a coward. I really want good stuff to happen to him. Yeah. Vegetarian chili is really good. Hey there, pig. Taking a breather. I made some. My company had a Thanksgiving potluck, not last year but the year before, and I made some then, and it was very well received. You added aged rainbow trout roe to the soup. Well, here's the thing. I've tried a couple of times to kind of reduce my meat intake, and one of the big things that I did right is I asked other vegetarians how they make their food taste like really good, and they gave me advice on what spices to use, and it super worked. I've never had stromboli. I've heard of it, but I've never had it. I've already put it in. Isn't that a calzone juice? Well, folks, it's time once again for the Potluck Ceremony. Just that you all put high-quality ingredients in the pot this year. We don't want the governor to regret his visit to the valley. Well, Governor, would you do us the honor of tasting the soup? Yeah, Ophi, please.
Of course. I've been looking forward to this all year.
Hey! That gave me what I needed for my next achievement.
Ah, that's a very pleasant soup. The produce from this valley never disappoints.
Tasty. You all did very well today. Now, who else wants some soup? Oh, thank you, Luca. Tom, I don't know how to tell you this. It's always Thanksgiving. Nice, Bebethan. I'm just gonna call you Beba from now on, because I feel like that makes more sense. And sleep. During the night, Grim gave birth to a baby goat. Okay. What should we call our new goat? Would someone in chat like to be like to have this goat as their namesake? It's a good name. It's a good name. Oh, fuck. Thank you for the reminder, Juice. Actually, no, I think we'll just go with Blunk. No, Mablunky is too powerful. Oh. Our new goat, Mablunky. Stealth, if nobody manages to clip that, remember you can clip from the VOD. As long as it's still on Twitch. Baby grumbling. Mwah. Ooh. Dear Pig, here's an old recipe that my grandma passed down to me. Enjoy! Ooh! Pumpkin soup. Nice. Sebastian likes pumpkin soup? Well, that's interesting. I will get your dried starfish eventually, buddy. You want a pickle? That'll happen eventually. You guys aren't ready yet? No. Tom! The title of that is amazing. Where is Bab? I am no longer going to allow pregnancy. Wait, why would I not allow pregnancy? More is better. Wait, what happened? What happened, Nintendo? Now I'm really curious. Pregnancy is banned until humans figure their shit out. I mean, that's accurate, Ophi. A thing! Now I can plant more corn. Do I have a corn seed? No, I will have to go buy some corn seeds. That's frustrating, but I can live with it. Where are my eggs? I didn't pick up my eggs. You know what? It's unfortunate that there are no more Nancys, but if that's the price we have to pay, then, you know, the world will be better off. Okay. Let's make some shit. Keep my row. And I also wanted to make another keg, which needs wood, copper, and iron. Wood, copper, iron. Let me pause to read an intense thing. Playing Fire Emblem Heroes, summoning on the new banner. A 5-star pull is a 3% chance at minimum. Goes up by 0.25% after 5 summons without a 5-star. Okay, so a pity system. So I've summoned on the new banner 30 times. I've gotten 4 5-stars, 3 of which were a new unit. All 4 of them were less than a 4% chance. Not to mention when I summoned 10 more times in that banner, I got a free summon and pick which... Jeez, that's lucky, Nintendo. LGBT is Alphabet Mafia. So, having just read briefly a word there, I have to say that your new name has to now be Byjuice. Not there, but there. This is gonna be an odd thing to say, but I kind of wish I was bi. It's... The reason it's kind... You know, I'll just go to the saloon later. It's kind of weird for me, the position I'm in. This is something I've spoken to a couple of people about, but I mean, heck, I might as well say it on stream. I don't consider this a coming out in any sense. I'm like bi-romantic, but I'm heterosexual. Which can make things kind of difficult sometimes. Yeah, okay, so Luca gets it even more than I do. It's kind of rough to be romantically attracted to someone and have like zero sexual attraction. Yeah, it's a thing, Nintendo. It's not that common. But it is worth noting that a lot of asexual people are not aromantic. Some are. There's this kind of pervasive idea that your romantic attraction and your sexual attraction are always the same. And again, for a lot of people they are. But for a lot of people they're not. And like, yeah, especially in the case of an asexual person, that doesn't mean they don't have romantic feelings. Obviously some people don't, because some people are completely aromantic. You see, that is great, Ophi. And that in your case you're bisexual and biromantic, which is probably I don't want to say easy, because that suggests a lot of things that are untrue. But it certainly widens your potential dating pool. Yes. That's it. Romantic love does not equal sexual attraction. They're often closely related, and in my case, if I'm romantically attracted to a woman, I'm almost always sexually attracted to her. But I have been romantically attracted to several men, and there's just no desire at all for anything sexual. I mean, take your time to figure it out, Joshua. There's no rush on this shit, and if you are asexual and aromantic, that's rad. There's a hell of a lot more to life than being with a romantic and or sexual partner. Those are cool things if you're into them, but if you're not into it, just, yeah, take your time. There's this kind of trap a lot of people fall into of everything being like, everything being black and white. If you are, like, there's a lot of gradient between sexual and asexual. And a lot of people are not completely asexual. They have very limited sexual attraction, or the same with romantic. And yeah, it takes time to figure that out, and to go, okay, so the situation with me is that I'm highly romantic, but only very slightly sexual, or whatever. Ophi. Wait, fishing tackle wears out? This is bullshit. I don't know if that's a typo, but I fucking love it if it is. I mean, it's super lewd if it isn't. I assume you mean I didn't date anyone. No! Not fucking autocorrect. That is hilarious, and you will not leave. You will not change that. Oh, God. But yes, Joshua. There's no need to rush into a definition. Even though, like, fucking every movie and book and TV series and game you're gonna play is gonna tell you, hey, romantic and sexual attraction is, like, a big part of everything. It's not. It is a part of it, and you can choose to make that a major part of your life, but you can also choose to just, like, live whatever life you like. Yeah. I'm 32. I've been single for a decade. And honestly, in many ways, I'm happier than I was a decade ago. No, Juice, I'm not. That's rad, Ophi. A date is an excuse to eat expensive Italian food that you wouldn't normally eat. I'm gonna give everyone a huge tip here. Took me a long time to figure this out, but this is my most important tip for enjoying your life. You know the things you do. Well, the things you don't do, because you don't have anyone to do them with. Anything that you really want to do with a boyfriend or a girlfriend or a family member or a friend or whatever. Something you want to go out and do with somebody. But heck, nobody wants to do it at the same time as you. Oh, this is super frustrating. Hi, user. Just fucking do it. I have learned. I fucking love going to the movies on my own. I mean, I haven't gone in a year for obvious reasons. But when Captain Marvel came out, nobody I knew wanted to go see Captain Marvel. Which was a movie I enjoyed. I recognize it had its problems, and I know the internet had a shit fight about it, but I enjoyed it. I went to see it alone. It was the first movie I'd ever gone to see alone. Fucking, since then, I was just looking for excuses to go to the movies alone. The best fucking experience. So, yeah. If there's anything you want to do, and you think, I really wish I could do this, but I don't have anybody to do it with. The big piece of advice I give you, as someone older than most of my chat, probably not all, but older than most of my chat, the biggest piece of advice I can give you is just do the thing alone. It's great. I watched Captain Marvel alone, and then... Because I would normally go to see movies with my brother, but my brother doesn't like Marvel movies. So then, when Avengers Endgame came out, I went to watch that. And it was amazing. There we go. There we go, Kent. I thought I'd find you here. Hey, shh. Don't tell Jody. Don't let Jody see. I missed a few things in chat. Bye, Tom. I love you. Joshua, only really started thinking about asexuality of hearing a few other people talk about it and realizing that I'd never had a desire to date anyone, despite always being asked if I had a girlfriend. Well, that's the thing, Joshua. I think that's also the important thing about Twitch being like, well, the good parts of Twitch. Let's say the Neighborhood Watch and places like it being open. Like, you kind of need to hear about things like asexuality before your brain even thinks about them. Because culturally, we're very much built around, not entirely, like everyone accepts that there's more to life, but a big part of life is dating and sex. And it is a big part of life, but just to be exposed to this idea of there's other shit, very powerful. Yeah, Luca. You have definitely got it. And I hope when all this shit is over, I hope that you have a fucking amazing social life. We're gonna have this one weird out-of-time piece of corn. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait a day or two so that it's at least all even. Let me just go to sleep and then I'll read what Ophi wrote. Wait, that's not the one I wanted. Ooh, storm is approaching. Let me close up the barn and the coop. Still looking for that dried starfish. Still waiting on that pickle. Yeah, I'll catch up on chat in a moment. Just want to get to bed. Something funny about being bi. When you do sports and you end up changing around a bunch of guys that know you're bi, it's always funny watching them be uncomfortable and not know how to handle the situation. I get it from their perspective, but also there's this assumption of this person is going to find me attractive when realistically, no. Like, most people don't find most people attractive. It's just the way it works. Sorry, buddy. Remember when your basketball teammates found out? We just finished early morning practice and we're in the showers. Everyone cleared away real quick. I don't think it's quite assuming everyone has a crush on them. And there's again this weird cultural idea of homosexuality being closely linked to hypersexuality. Which unfortunately kind of does that. There is also that. If you're going to be a flirt, it's going to do shit to people. Oh my god. She made chili de pig. Ooh. Pickle. Be pickled faster. Whoa. Everything came today. Yes, it happened! Oh, this is what I was looking for. Also, that was not intended. It happened! I got a fucking giant one. Look at that motherfucker! Also, one of my spots just disappeared. Okay. So let's start with this. I'm gonna have to sort some shit out here. But let's get to picking. This is gonna take so long. I'm actually surprised at how few of those there were. But literally, I set up these new fields just so that I could get giant melon. What's the glitch? Juice? God, this takes fucking forever. I love it. Managed to get a giant pumpkin next to your house, and you're never moving it. You know what? Why not? I know giant crops aren't common, but I'm happy. Space will just disappear. Okay, so that's just a thing that happens. Well, that's sad, but, you know. I'm not going to replant stuff now, because I want shit to be even. Just out of curiosity. It's a lot of melons. It's a lot of melons. You accept the compliment. Honeydew melon is great. Sweet melon is pretty good. What's the orange one? Okay, Ophi. A himbo exists at the confluence of 3 points. Strong, kind, dumb. If you are those things, you are a himbo, and consider it to be the highest compliment. I mean, obviously there's watermelon, and watermelon is great. Oh, Ophi, then you are like the definition of a himbo. But here's the thing. Himbo is always, maybe not always, but in my experience, himbo is a compliment. And frankly, take himbo as a compliment, because, like, I don't think it's being meant in a mean way. I've had words with people in the past who've used himbo but when they're talking about someone who's mean. And I'm like, you can use that word, but that's the wrong word. Ooh, by a lesbian. Let me tell you, Ophi, if a lesbian calls you a himbo, they're always 100% of the time correct. And a lesbian will always mean it as a compliment. So that's fantastic. So good job on that. I also need wood. Oh yeah. Juice is 100% accurate there. Luca, it's /me followed by whatever text. There we go. You know, fuck yeah, you deserve it. I kind of feel like we've reached a new era in appreciation of nice people. Well, that's the weird thing. You're completely correct, Joshua. Bimbo always sounded derogatory, and when I was growing up, was derogatory. But yeah, himbo is a huge compliment. Bimbo was always associated with the kind of dumb blonde stereotype. You know what? I don't mind it. My chat has never done anything weird with the command. And unless they do, I am going to stop it. I'm glad that that's what a bimbo is now, because that's what it should be. That's a way better definition of bimbo. The me command, Nintendo. Apparently it's used by bots and by some people for self-promotion. But, frankly, I trust you guys. You've never shown... So, bimbo is exclusively for girls, Stitch. So, no. However, you are clearly fit. You are incredibly kind, and I know you would identify as head empty. So you're probably a himbo. Himbo is a man who is at the confluence of strong, smart, strong, dumb, and kind. Yeah. I forgot I don't have my fishing tackle anymore. Maybe the bait would have been better. Gold! Gold, are you aware that I love you? What are my relationships like? Pretty solid across the board. Okay, not across the board. What did I want to check? I wanted to check my my magnet bait. Which requires an iron bar. Might do that. These are all some weird suggestions. I mean, Stardew themes is always fun. Okay, Stitch. Bed, wed, behead. Butter, cheese, eggs. I'm gonna marry cheese because I need cheese in my life forever. You know what? I'll fuck eggs. I'll fuck eggs. And then I guess I will behead butter. It's tough to live without butter. It's tough to live without any of those. Thanks for handling that, Juice. Yeah, there. I'll marry cheese, I'll fuck eggs, I'll kill butter. Because apparently that is an option I'm allowing you people. I do like Rainbow Pig. Ooh, Juice. You're not wrong. It's a powerful choice, Luca. There are a handful of situations where I will refund channel points. So, or just allow people to pick a different one. So if you choose real people, I'm unwilling to do that. I think that's the only situation I can think of off the top of my head where I'm absolutely not willing to do it. I did it once, and it made me feel like shit. And frankly, it's unpleasant. But so far, that's the only thing I can think of. It's like I put that point redemption there. And if you want me to choose which of which of 3 common kitchen foods I'm supposed to fuck, that's fair. Thank you for the posture check and the hydrate. Kinda needed it. Oh, Juice. Not Juice, Stitch. You see, here's the part you don't know. After chat, I have to make good on this. Well, since they won't do it, even has ginger beer? Yeah, but you're still a cutie. That doesn't affect me, Juice. I'm the streamer. Wait, can VIPs talk during emote only? I wasn't aware of that. I thought it was only mods. Oh god, Luca, you did the thing. Give me some treasure chests, damn it. I also still want to do the lower levels of the mines. I really need some mystic stones because that is still my best shot at getting prismatic shards. That's because you have power, Gold. It's so weird to see Samus's emotes in my chat. I don't mind. It's just such a surprise, Ophi. Damn it, give me treasure chests! So which one of those do I get rid of for the blah 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 blah? Because I really want blah 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 blah. Let's check if there are any artifact spots over this way. Wait, seriously? You don't like Big Yamper? It doesn't surprise me that you have them, Ophi. It's just very few people in my community are also part of Samus's community. So it's weird for me to see them show up here. Is it? Is Monka S global? Okay. No, then I'll just get rid of Monka S. And that frees up a slot. That was easy. Dang it, there were 0 artifact spots here. You know what? I accept that, Juice. I'm exactly 2/3 of a himbo. Okay, I'm gonna need to do some iron overnight. Do you consume of the devil's lettuce? I mean, if you want legal wacky tobacco, just come to Ontario. Ooh, more storm? Interesting. Well, that's what I try to be, Gold. Oh my god. Can we just take a second? I didn't look at how much I earned. Can we just take a second to appreciate this? Because that's not a small number. What is in farming is mostly my melons. That's a lot of melons. 77 gold star melons. Okay, cool, Ophi. Wait, Ophi, you're Canadian? That kind of catches me off guard. Cool, well I just made a clean 80k. Little Grumblin is going to have a great childhood. Well, look. I assumed Ophi was from Europe because I met Ophi through a British streamer. So I just assumed that, like a lot of Samus's audience, Ophi was British or European. I see I was wrong. More melon! It's not going to be quite what it was before, but it's still pretty good. You're in... I forget how close, like, everything in Canada is to the border. So yeah, an hour south of Quebec is Maine. That makes sense. Elon Musk? Yeah, same for me in terms of time zone, Ophi. Because I'm in Toronto, which I'm sure I've mentioned, but I don't mind mentioning again. I'm gonna have to fix my field for a couple of days, but this is the way I want to do it, so that everything's nice and in time. In sync, rather. I don't think I have any friends in Maine. Okay. Nothing there. What? I didn't even see what Paula's... Did Paula even say anything? Did you just decide to nuke Paula? Puns are protected in this chat, Juice. Puns are considered a protected species. Yes, I've also VIP'd several people for their puns. Just because you don't like it doesn't mean you can strike it down from above. I mean, you can, but you shouldn't. Oh, I wasn't aware of that. I will look into that for next time. Thank you, Luca. It doesn't bother me, but I want to be as accommodating to my chat as possible. That is appropriate, Juice. I fully accept that. You don't have to like puns. Do. I want to grab you, make more blueberry preserve. Well, blueberry jelly, as they call it. Yeah, Sophie. I am in Ontario. Yeah, what now, Juice? Juice, please don't die. We all love you. We love you enough to torture you. What are we looking at now? 5 sturgeon? Oh, that's not a nice reason for her to be here. But I'm glad she's here, because it's a nice place. Okay. Like, nobody wants to be trapped anywhere. That's a shitty situation. I'm sorry that happened to her. I mean, yeah. I really like... Like, it's very easy for me to like, stay in Toronto because I live in Toronto. If you don't live here, that'd be rough. Okay. Now I've got the bait that gets me more... Does that use... When I pull up Elgie, does that use my bait? Because if so, that sucks. That's kind of BS. And presumably also even if you miss. Which I accept, because that's a failure on my part. Not a failure on the part of RNG. Come on. There we go. Wait. When I say miss, I mean when a fish gets away. Yeah, letting a fish go uses bait. You know. Thank you. Like, I used bait to get more chests, and it really hasn't been working out for me. And unfortunately, the chances of getting the dried starfish are not high. I mean, that sounds great, Ophi. I can believe no damage to the bobber. Wool lined pants and shirt, fleece hoodie on top, wool socks, 2 fluffy blankets, and a fleece. Oh god, that sounds amazing, Ophi. You know what I want? I want to get myself a weighted blanket. As someone who really struggles with anxiety, a weighted blanket sounds amazing. The problem is, and this isn't a huge problem, but it is a problem. I am trying to avoid buying off Amazon. But at the moment, a lot of stores are closed. So buying off Amazon is often the only realistic option. But I still want to avoid it because Amazon is not great. Cue my channel being absolutely destroyed. Yeah, like I said, I super want one. Come on. Yeah. I mean, I know that there are other options. Here's the thing. Right next to my apartment building. Right next to. Like, it is the next door building. Is a mall that has a Bed Bath & Beyond. And I looked at their weighted blankets, and they looked really nice, and I didn't buy them, which was a foolish move. But, you know, we all make mistakes. And the things, I want to buy it from them. Because I like them, and I found their products very good. but they're closed at the moment, and it's so frustrating. And I don't want to do, like, delivery when they're right next to me, even though they're not open, and that doesn't make sense. I mean, yeah, I should just look at other places, like places other than Amazon that I can order from. And winter is the perfect time to have a weighted blanket. Not getting as many treasure chests as I would have hoped. Given that I'm using the specific bait for treasure chests. Oh my god, he was so twitchy. Weighted blankets are heavy, and the male people hate you eternally. Yeah. That's also a good point. I hate it when they're crazy twitchy like that. Oof. Yeah, juice. Yeah, I don't want to do that to our delivery guy. Well, that is not... we don't have, like, an individual delivery guy, obviously, but just to male people in general. I'm honestly not sure this is the best way to try to get the dried starfish, but it's getting me a lot of other stuff as well. So I'm not going to complain too much. That kind of shocks me, Ovi. Like, obviously there are places without apartment buildings. But it just... I'm so used to living in places that have them. Especially after... God, 2.5 years in Toronto, living in downtown. I never really see much other than apartment buildings. It takes me like several minutes walk to get anywhere with like individual homes. And that depends very much on which direction I go. Really, it's only... East would be my best bet to see that. I'd have to go fairway west or north or south. Ah. Wait, use my last piece of bait. So fuck that. Let's try the beach. Look, I got a lot of stuff. Okay, so that is a very small town then. Yeah, I can kind of tell. Not in a bad way, though. It does sound like it's honestly pretty pleasant. I know it turns into torches. I don't need torches. I'm just going to toss that. Let's see if there are any worm friends. There are no worm friends today. That was unfortunate. I've got plenty of cloth. I've got, I think, 28 cloth, so I don't really need it. Although that explains where I got cloth from before I had wool. Because I had one piece of cloth and I didn't know where I got it. So thank you for explaining that to me, Juice. Yeah, I can see the frustration in that. Small towns are both good and bad. Okay. I wanted to put away... Not there. Put away my sturgeon. I have a lot of sturgeon. Can't walk anywhere without getting called your dad's or your brother's name because of how similar we all look. Okay, that sounds painful, to be honest. I really don't envy you that life. Kitten. I've already greeted Kitten. Okay, sunny day tomorrow. You know what, it's not quite as big as the previous melon day, but that's still quite a day. This is going to be my last day. I feel like everybody, to some extent, complains about the place they live, even if they really like it. It's just kind of part of human nature. This is by far, and I mean by far, the most money I've ever had in this game. Ooh, we got another big ol' melon. So today will mostly be about the replanting. Not mostly. I'll be able to do a lot more than just that. I'm not even too concerned about fertilizer, to be honest. When you've got this many, the numbers are on your side. I love snow. I know snow comes with its problems, but when it starts snowing is like my favorite time. Where I am, snow will block you in if you don't snow blow your driveway at least once a week. Yeah, I've never had a proper fall on ice. I've come close. Ophi, Gold lives in Australia. And no, Australia does not get snow as a general rule. I'm sure they've had it a handful of times, but... I mean, snow, I can send you a video the next time it snows. Which, I mean, it's cold enough for it. It's just pretty dry at the moment. So there's one more melon harvest in this season, but it's going to be a bumper harvest. Anderson Cooper's not my type. I should probably open up for the animals. They prefer it outside. Anderson Cooper's not my type, Bubbles. Also hi, Bubbles. So I'm going to kill Anderson Cooper in this situation. I will marry your bed, because I bet it's super comfortable. I almost said a terrible thing there. I will marry your head, because that involves marrying you. And I will bed your bed, because... Yes. Because I won't say the other thing. Yes, I have a dino. I almost said a really bad thing to Bubbles. I named the dinosaur Baby. Because the dinosaur is baby. Dino Friend is good. Okay. Let's get some of this done. Oh, yes. An easy way to just bump up the amount of money you get every storm Spent half the day cleaning, the other half fighting with Mom there again. Ah, I'm so sorry, Bubbles. That sucks. Honestly, Nux is a good name. Okay. And now time to prepare our next bonanza. She finally seems to get that I wasn't mad just because I had to stay with her, so she could use my car. Yeah, 75 to 80 is really nice. I don't... Like, I mostly use Celsius, but I make an effort to understand Fahrenheit because it's not that difficult. Oh, yeah, Luca. It is certainly an experience. Hey! I calculated exactly right. And this time I did it all in my little head. No calculator needed. Yeah, Australia can get to the 40s Celsius in summer, depending on how bad it gets. And it's 4:30. Today is nearly finished. Let's go to the beach, see if I can find this dang dried starfish. Can't I just take the one from the museum? They're not using it. I need it. Fuck yeah, that's a side quest I can get behind. Oh my god, this child looks so depressed. I'm glad Dad's back, but he's different than I remember. Ooh. Someone's got to explain some things to Vincent. Lived in Texas for a month in the summer while visiting family. Repeatedly hit 37 Celsius. Yeah, 37 is very hot. Toronto, because of the lake, very rarely gets above 30. Not never, but rarely. But it does get fucking humid, and that can be rough as well. Stick, I don't need you. Yeah, if it was hitting 47, that would be incredibly dangerous to just, like, humans. Far away from the equator, near the ocean, so we don't get consistently high temperatures, but it does happen. I mean, Ophi, it's not the worst typo you've had today. Honestly, Toronto's got pretty consistent weather, apart from the big differences between seasons. Like, within a season, it's great. Spring and autumn in Toronto are amazing. Summer is very hot and very humid. Yeah, summer is hot and humid. Winter is cold and dry. In spite of the fact that it snows, and frankly even occasionally rains, the air is very dry in winter. But spring and autumn are fantastic. Nautilus Fossil, not a Nautilus shell, which is a completely different thing. But hey, that's the first artifact I've actually got from a treasure chest, so maybe the ocean will give me better luck. Ugh. Trash does have one small advantage in that it can be turned into coal, well, recycled into coal, and coal is genuinely useful. Like, consistently, no matter how far you go. If snow didn't exist, you would love it here all the time. Walk around in shorts and t-shirt until it hits the low 20s. So I'm guessing not a lot of wind. Oh, or you just thrive in cold weather. Which are both valid reasons. Gold. I look forward to the day you visit me in winter and see the snow. Because trust me, seeing your first proper snowfall in your life is such a fantastic experience. Like, snow has its problems, and driving in snow is terrible, and walking in snow can be frustrating. But snow is amazing. And that is that. Why am I keeping 3 diamonds? I'll keep one diamond because I feel like I'm gonna need one at some point. And that is gonna be where I call the stream. That is 3 days in a row where I made 80k, 40k, and now basically 50k. That is huge. Joshua, thank you so much for the follow. You're truly some pig. It's honestly been wonderful having you here. So thank you so much for the follow. Posture check and a quick hydrate. Thank you, Ophi. As usual, on a Saturday evening, we are going to be raiding Zaid. Zaid is a very good lad. Thank you, Luca. It was lovely having you here as well. As it frankly always is. I hope everyone has a lovely evening. I will be streaming tomorrow at 2:30 Eastern Time, where I'm going to be starting Disco Elysium, which I'm actually very, very excited for. It's a game that's been like on my list of games I want to play for quite a long time. And yeah, I'm very excited to try that. The next Stardew Saturday, unsurprisingly, is next week Saturday at 5:30 Eastern Time. And on Wednesdays at 5:30 Eastern, I normally stream Shining Force 2, which I'm going to continue this Wednesday. Also, just want to quickly tell you, this coming Monday, probably at around 5:36, depending on how things work out, I'm going to be starting a series which will be up inconsistently for a while, called Monster Hunter Mondays. I'm going to be checking out the demo for Monster Hunter Rise, trying a couple of new weapons. I'm very excited to do that. Hit Zaid with all your love motes when you get there. And I hope you all have an absolutely fantastic evening. Cheers.